I have not heard Knocked Loose.
That's
and
crazy.
When Andy figured this out, he's like, oh, what? You gotta
Knocked Loose, motherfucker. Let's go. We got to hear it.
So you've chosen the collab with Poppy. Why this one is my entrance point into Knocked Loose?
Because it is extremely iconic, a special moment in hardcore heavy music history.
Okay.
The melding of worlds. Suffocate! Let's do it.
Okay. I mean, heavy and in just a huge amount of depth in that mix already.
So you haven't heard Knocked Loose at all?
No, I have never. Well, not knowingly. They might be playing in the background or something,
Right.
but I've never clicked on a thing and said I'm listening to Knocked Loose. I don't know.
Well, this is especially vocally. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see what you think.
Okay.
Suffocate! Eclipsing light! Shine out by every mistake! The witch will hush your cries!
There's so much that he's yelling. He's not screaming.
Yeah, Brian has, that's the vocalist's name, a very different scream than pretty much anyone I've ever heard, and it's really up here, you know, and it's like a yell into a scream, you know, eclipsing wide! You know, it's all the way up there.
Yeah. I mean, so it's higher. That's a higher pitch basis than I can do just naturally. Yeah, is it?
Suffocate! Eclipsing light!
Yeah. So,
Yeah, keep listening. This is...
Shine out by every mistake! The witch will hush your cries! In the storm of your restless thighs! Watching crime! Are you conscious behind the knife? Or is it just another disguise?
I can't get over how much of his primary chord engagement is so prominent. You don't hear
Yeah.
that.
It's raw. It's just pure fucking rage, dude. Like, it's a person that, it just sounds to me, you know, like the feeling it invokes is like you are at the end of your rope, man. Like just pure chaos.
I know that this isn't exactly what it is, but I get a little bit of Rage Against the Machine, like Zach De La Rocha sort of.
Yes, bro. Actually, you know what? You are onto something there. I feel like there's no way that's not an influence. It's rage, right? Rage against, man.
Yeah.
And I hear that too. I definitely hear that.
It's like, the quit. You're up here. You're getting your natural voice up into that witchy sort of Tom York, Zach De La Rocha sort of this sound, and then you're pushing into it, yeah, and you're making it more of this like a broken natural voice rather than a scream almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Watching crime! Are you conscious behind the knife?
Bulls on parade!
Yeah.
Parade!
Yeah.
Parade! Are you conscious beyond the knife?
It's fun doing these breakdowns with Andy because he sees things from a completely different perspective, not of a vocal coach, but of a performer, a recording artist, a touring artist. If you'd like to learn how to put these kinds of sounds into your own voice in a safe, accessible way, start by clicking the link below in the pinned comment or video description and joining his free course.
Monumental vocal warm-ups with Andy Cizek.
And it sounds like he's doubling his voice too, like really tight.
I don't know. Hard to tell, man.
Oh, and the movement of pitch around not singing is something.
There's Poppy.
They're doing the same thing.
Yeah. It's just if you employ a similar technique but have a different voice, right? So, eclipsing wide. You know, her voice is just it's more up. It's even more up there. I think
absolutely.
the name of the game is Knocked Loose is all about contrast. So we've got these just lower than low, drop Z, growling guitars, and then we've got Brian, yeah, and Poppy, yeah, you know, contrasting that wall of lowness, and it is just fucking sick.
It's amazing. And yeah, it's fun that they're using, like, you don't have one vocalist that is doing your near voiceless Fry type scream, and then another one that's having a lot of natural voice. They've both got that.
Yeah. Crazy. There's so much attitude and emotion and personality in her vocal performance there. Just turning on and off that distortion, you know, the entrance, eclipsing way! And then the sort of the moaning, whining thing coming out of it. It's oozing vulnerability and human emotion. I think that's emblematic of hardcore in general, is that we're not doing these straight up methodical, technical, pure screams. You know?
Yeah.
It's very free flowing and raw.
Loose.
Loose? Loose, baby.
There's this breath to what she's doing that's very unique.
Burdened by our connection, I long for separation.
I love how that comes out.
Yeah, it's a performance for sure. You know, just really, really honest sounding.
Yeah.
I long for separation. In the waning glow, every breath tries hard to escape. The room is over now. Have you found your grave?
That's a sick contrast with her muttering in the, you know.
Yeah, she's like half whispering, you know, it's very, have you found your grave? Like a lot of air going on. And then Brian in the background just hammering it in.
Every breath tries hard to escape. The room is over now. Have you found your grave? Suffocate!
Oh yeah! This is basically
Yes.
so sick, man. Oh, dude, this song rules.
Yeah, I could not breathe in that moment.
Yeah, they have like a reggaeton breakdown beat. Like that's so cool.
You totally hear multiple layers. Maybe it's the delay trail or something, but you hear like this, the attack of the scream, and then
Yeah. There's a lot of echoes and reverbs going on to
Whimpering.
accentuate that.
it's
Yeah.
like screaming into a whimper. It's so cool.
Vulnerable and angry. Yeah.
I will take it till I find a fucking lot. I suffered because of you. I will
Because of you.
I will take it till I find the fucking spot. You know, wow! A lot of entry and exit of the voice and the distortion. So fucking good, man.
I suffered because of you. I will take it till I find a fucking lot. I suffered because of you.
That's right. Fucking sick, dude. So, Knocked Loose. What do you think, man?
Yeah. Heavy. And, we kept using the word vulnerable.
Yeah.
I'm really drawn to this kind of music because it's not clinical. You can make it clinical and you would fail. But at the same time, like exploring the way that they're using their voices is also fascinating to me because, it's very unhinged. It's very
Unhinged, baby.
messy. But at the same time, there is this tightness to it. When you think about, just to play the Rage Against the Machine card again, that was kind of the same thing, right? There was this tightness and this plannedness to it, even in the vocals. And then on top of that plannedness, there's this vulnerability that happens.
Yeah, I think I'd refer to it as like semi-controlled chaos. You know what I mean? Like they're reining it in as much as they need to, but no more. And that is the spirit of this style of music, is that if you had it super, super tight and clinical, like you're saying, calculated, you'd lose that human hook, that emotion. It becomes robotic. So, that loose feeling, it lends itself to your connection with the music, that human connection.
I haven't heard a song like this that's made me literally hold my breath during sections. I haven't heard that in a long time, and they just did a wonderful job of making you fully give yourself over to what was happening in the song.
It's an honor to introduce you to Knocked Loose, because this is a band you definitely got to keep an eye on. Vocally extremely interesting, and they are just growing and growing, and they just played Kimmel, and they got Grammy nominated. So
Nice.
fucking
and
amazing.
Poppy. I got to check out more Poppy too. That's the first time I'd heard Poppy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll talk about, emotion in your voice. Poppy's full of it, so maybe we'll revisit some Poppy later.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for introducing me to Knocked Loose and Poppy.
My pleasure.
By proxy. Again, if you'd like to go deeper with Andy and learn about how to draw all of these intense, abandoned, vulnerable sounds out of your own voice, start by clicking the link below in the pinned comment or video description and joining his free course. And if you'd like to check out more videos that Andy and I have done together, this playlist will be right up your alley. We'll see you for more.